The basketball world is remembering a beloved broadcaster, Craig Sager. The Golden State Warriors honored Sager last night during a moment of joy, they called it. Other NBA teams observed a moment of silence. The longtime courtside reporter died yesterday after a public fight against cancer. He was only 65 years old. League Commissioner Adam Silver called Sager a true original and an essential voice. Dana Jacobson recently interviewed Sager and joins us this morning. Good morning, Dana. He was one of the good guys.
He really was. It was a pleasure to call him a colleague. His eye-popping suits and memorable interviews made Craig Sager a fixture on TNT's NBA games for 26 seasons. But his lasting legacy will be for something he did off the court, his refusal to let leukemia sideline him.
The recipient of the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance, Craig Sager.
When he appeared at the ESPYs this summer, Craig Sager knew he may have just months to live.
Time is something that cannot be bought. It cannot be wagered with God, and it is not in endless supply. Time is simply how you live your life.
Just weeks later, Sager had his third bone marrow transplant, unwilling to give up his fight against acute myeloid leukemia. He spoke with CBS Sunday Morning in October.
I feel I am fighting for everybody who has cancer.
On Thursday, hours after learning of his death, Sager's TNT friends and colleagues paid tribute.
All of us going to die, but very few of us live. Craig Sager lived a great life.
Sager first announced his diagnosis in April 2014. In less than a year, he was working courtside again, the rare cancer beaten into remission.
Seeing you and doing what you're doing, I mean, we got no excuses.
Even Greg Popovich, the famously surly San Antonio Spurs coach, who was a frequent foil in Sager's interviews, was moved.
This is the first time I've enjoyed doing this ridiculous interview we're required to do. It's because you're here and you're back with us. Welcome back, baby.
Sager's outrageous outfits endeared him to NBA fans and players, who didn't shy away from some good-natured ribbing.
You take this outfit home and you burn it.
Where did that come from, the outfits?
Something I've always been, always lively. Don't want to be dull.
Those bold wardrobe choices were window dressing to a Hall of Fame career.
No, I didn't recognize you right away. I thought you were the Good Humor ice cream man.
One of his biggest scoops came early on in 1974, when a trench coat-wearing 22-year-old Sager managed to get on the field as Hank Aaron became baseball's home run king.
Sometimes greater things are expected from those who are absent.
Sager was an NBA icon, but his first chance to work a finals game came only this year.
Sports are in my soul. It's just something that, you know, I want to be part of, and it very, very well helps in my therapy.
Craig Sager is survived by his wife Stacy and his 5 children. Last night, his son Craig Jr. tweeted, "We packed a lifetime and then some into those 28 years together. Pay it forward time. #Sager Strong." So many memories that friends shared with me that I had with him, and all I can say is he made you feel like you were the most important person in the room, no matter who you were.
Yes, I worked in Kansas City. We were at competing stations way back in the day, and he was a knockout even then doing local sports. Everybody knew who Craig Sager was. I was so sorry to hear this news.
He made his mark on the world, and watching him fight and the way that he wouldn't use it as an excuse was really just remarkable.
Lived with courage and died with courage.
Best suits in the business.
That he did.
There is no doubt about it. Didn't burn a single one.
One of a kind in the best of ways. Thank you, Dana. Thank you very much.